my evaluation during the verses.
Mm.
Yeah, and now
Okay.
another
Sorry.
evaluation.
Yeah, sorry. I have very bad memory.
Yeah, it's fine. I understand. And you're meeting a lot of teachers,
Do I?
right?
Ah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Mm-mm. Is
For
it right?
evaluation. Yes.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, anyway, have you chosen an article
Ah,
for us to
yes, I
talk about?
had. Um, Wait a minute, please.
Okay, take your time.
Like educationer.
TV education?
Um, oh yeah, TV education.
All right. Why did you choose this article?
Because since I'm a TV lover, I
Okay.
have a lot of experience to watch all kinds of the TV, like drama or TV program.
Uh-huh.
So yes, that's why I've taken interested in the TV education.
Ah, I see. All right. So I believe that you have read it already.
Oh yes, I already read this article.
Okay. So can you please give me a summary of what you have just read?
Yes. Well, this story is all about the TV,
Mm-hmm.
and this article say that some companies want to make the real story into the dramatization.
Mm-hmm.
So that way that company want to attract more customer to watch their TV program.
Mm-hmm.
And furthermore, like sometimes they put some the historical issue or some the issue, but
Mm-hmm.
they are going to make the bump. They are going to make that real story into more over. How can I say that? Exaggerate.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Exaggerated.
Exaggerated.
Yeah.
Exaggerated. So, like some people say that it is not good for education or not good for learning because
Mm-hmm.
people tend to believe what they see and what they heard from the
Yeah.
TV.
Uh-huh.
So, yes, we needed to be careful whenever we had to watch some TV program.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yes, okay, that is correct. How about you, in your opinion? Is it educational? Is it really educational or no?
Um, Sometimes it is educational because I have an experience to watch some historical drama
Mm-hmm.
and I can learn some like the persons who live in the past who is a very famous person and
Uh-huh.
what did she or he when like in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But however, there is some exaggeration, of course, to
Yeah.
make that story interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that some part of it is education, but some part of we had to um, we had to take that story. How can I say that we needed to select
Mm-hmm.
we needed to select the story that whether we had to take in or not.
Yes, that is true. Yes, although these movies are based on a real story or
Mm-mm.
real life experience,
Mm-mm.
some how can I say this? In some scenes, the things were changed.
Mm-mm.
Yes, the things were changed. They were magnified. They were elaborated. They were overemphasized.
Yeah, over emphasize. Yeah, yeah,
Emphasized.
yes.
Yeah. All right. I see. What was the latest, most, or yeah, the latest movie that you watched, which is based on a real life?
The movie, the based on the
Mm-hmm.
real life. That was like the younger. I don't know how to call that.
Mm-hmm.
The longer. Younger criminal.
Criminal.
Yeah, younger criminal.
Oh,
That title. Title was younger criminal.
criminal.
Yeah, it is. criminal. It is the person
Yeah.
who, yeah, who crime something,
Oh, who did a crime?
who did a crime.
What kind of crime?
Yeah, actually, like she was 12 years old, and she
Hmm.
didn't crime. Her mother did a crime, but
Okay.
her mother want to remove but her mother, mm, how can I say that? Like the her
What?
mother tried to fake,
Uh-huh.
like um,
So
pretend that her daughter made a crime, did a crime.
so she blamed her daughter.
Yeah, she blamed her daughter, like
Uh-huh.
she killed the summon,
Okay.
but she tried to fake that situation that her daughter killed that summon.
Oh my goodness. So
Mm-mm.
sacrificing her own daughter for
Yeah,
her
but
own sake.
like her mother was not a real mother.
Uh-huh.
Like um her real mother died, and
Mhm.
her father got married with another girl, another woman,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
that woman was not kind person. She was very
Mhm.
bad person,
Okay.
and sometimes she attacked like the daughter and the son,
Uh-huh.
and eventually that woman killed the son who was 7 years old at the time.
My goodness.
Yeah, but she really don't want to go. She really does didn't want to go the prison.
Uh-huh.
So she, how can I say that? Mm,
What did she do?
she
She.
put the blame
On daughter.
on daughter. Put the blame on daughter.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Okay. What happened to the father?
Sorry? What
What
happened to
happened to the
father?
father?
Like father also, her side was her side, like the woman's side, not
Oh my
daughter's
God.
side. Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh. And what was the ending of that story?
The one of the lawyer,
Mhm.
um, finally one of the lawyer tried to find some truth,
Uh-huh.
because the lawyer already know that that woman killed that son,
Uh-huh.
because son and daughter are frequently visit some of the place for the teenagers, and tell something about attack from the mother.
Mhm.
So the lawyer already know that mm, the real situation, what was the real situation, and finally at the end of the story, the daughter told it the real story to that the lawyer and to the judge to the
Judge.
judge.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So justice was served at the end of the story.
Yeah.
All right. I see. Well, how about in Korea? Is it also common for Koreans to make these things into movies?
These things make the movie. Yes, it
Yes.
is kind of the common.
Mm-hmm.
I
All right.
really
So for you, would you also like your own story to be made into a movie? To
my
be
own
adopted
story.
into a movie? Yeah.
Oh,
Your own life story.
yes, if I have a chance, but
Mm-hmm.
I think that I live very normal life. So
Okay.
there was nothing that. So I think that there was no one who want to make my story
Mm-hmm.
into the movie.
Okay. So this is the next question. What things would you like to do? What exciting things would you like to do in order for your life to become more exciting as well?
Sorry?
what activities or things will you do in
Uh-huh.
order for your life to become more exciting?
Exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I
Or
think that
interesting?
I think that travel a lot
Mm-hmm.
because I think that when I want to challenge something and when I want to learn something from other
Uh-huh.
things, I needed
Yes.
to find some new things like going to the new country that
Mm-hmm.
I've never know before.
Uh-huh.
So I think that some the new things makes me very interesting. Like I've been to Sahara Desert
Okay.
and I saw very beautiful constellation and Milky Way and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the shooting star.
Mm-hmm.
So it was that moment was very memorable and exciting.
Uh-huh.
So after that, um, I realized that watching some of the new things and making some memorable moment would be very
Okay.
important in my life.
Oh. So you're
Mm-mm.
just going to travel around the world.
Yeah, around the world.
Okay. Will there be anyone who will go there with who will travel with you?
Is there anyone you mean?
Yes.
I've been to there with my friends, but if I
Mm-hmm.
have a chance, I also want to go my family that I really love, who I really love.
Oh.
I
Yes.
think that,
Whom you really love. Okay.
yeah, whom I really love.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, because one of my life goal is spending my whole life
Mm-hmm.
with the precious people who be my family and my friends by
Mm-hmm.
traveling.
Okay, I see. Because for some people, they won't just travel. So maybe they'll also do something else while they are traveling.
Mm,
Maybe helping out, doing something else, making their life more, how can I say this, known by
mm,
doing these things. For example, they go to Africa to help.
mm-mm.
They go to another country to help these children and
Uh,
then
yeah,
those
yeah,
kinds of
yes.
things. Are you also
Uh,
interested in doing that kind of thing?
yes. And also I have an experience to go another
Mhm.
country, which was the Laos for
Oh,
overseas
okay.
volunteering.
Mhm.
Like, yes, I learned a lot of things from overseas volunteering that,
Mhm.
mm, well,
Mhm.
what I learned is that I can break my, um, how can I say that? The judgment, like,
Okay. Prejudice.
prejudice,
Yes.
prejudice,
Yes.
because before I go to Laos, I
Mhm.
thought that the things that the Laos children or Laos people want to get from us would be money or financial
Yes.
help,
Yes.
but they just want to hang out with me and they just want to share some their own story with us.
Mhm.
So, yes, this is thanks to this overseas volunteering, I could break
Mhm.
my prejudice.
Okay. Oh, so
Prejudice.
that is a very good experience of yours. Maybe you can share it to the world by sharing your story.
Mm.
Or yeah. Oh, speaking of that, meeting other people, have you also met other people wherein you know that is living an interesting life or had been living an interesting life? Or
Interesting
maybe a
life.
sad life. Yeah, interesting
Sad
in a good
life.
or in a bad way.
Interesting life.
Mhm.
Mm, well, mm, one of my friends live in Spain and
Uh-huh.
she is also Korean like me.
Mhm.
And she went to the Spain for college and
Oh,
her major is art.
okay.
So yes, and that college that she go to is very popular and famous college from all around
Mhm.
the world.
Okay.
So for drawing a picture, they usually go to another country like to the Africa, and by watching some the rare lion or the rare animals,
Uh-huh.
they drawing the pictures. And
Ah.
yes, then she went to all around the world for making some creative idea or doing some something.
Mhm.
So yes, I really envy her life, like buying
Mhm.
traveling, and also like she could learn something.
Mhm.
I think it'll be a very interesting life, I think.
Yes, indeed, it would be, since you
Mm-mm.
also want to travel around and do something else.
Yeah, yes.
Ah, all right. Okay, how about a recent, or not really a recent, have you ever watched a movie wherein you think that you really have the same experience with the main character or any characters in that movie per se?
Um, well, mm, hmm, I'm not sure. Um, like Train to Busan,
Ah,
and
oh, okay. Train to
this is
Busan? Why?
yeah, this is
Why
kind
Train
of
to Busan?
because this is kind of the zombie movie,
Yeah.
but there is a certain group, and
Uh-huh.
they had to learning every day for for avoid from the zombie, and
Okay.
they also have a hope, and they
Mhm.
imagine their future life that they can live very happy life, and they can finally find some cure, and
Mhm.
they can find their family again.
Mhm.
So I think that that situation is like me, my situation that I had to learn every day for make my dream. I have a hope, like um I want to get a job in the future. So that's why I always have to learn every day, like to study English and also go on a diet, all the things.
Mhm.
So I believe that
Ah, okay.
eventually I can make my dream, and I can be a very happy life. I can get a happy life.
Yes. Okay. See.
Hmm.
Wow. So you took it into a real another level. So that is kind of amazing. Your understanding is deep.
Oh, thank you.
And so, for some, if I have been asking this question for to other
Mm.
students, and they just base their answers on, for example, the character itself. So
Mm.
what is plain to see. But for you, you took another level, a higher level, and used the things that are really not seen in that movie.
Mm.
So that is quite awesome. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. So the hopes.
Mm-mm.
Hopes. All right. So aside from Train to Busan, you were about to say another one. What was it?
Well, I
Mhm.
couldn't remember some movies.
Mhm.
Mm, well, how about you?
Oh, how about me?
Mm-mm.
Not quite sure. Actually, it's a Filipino movie.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so it's also from a TV show wherein the they make the real stories of a person into a movie.
Mm-mm.
So I have the
Ah.
same, yeah, so it's also a TV show like this one, like
Ah.
what you have just read. Uh, so
Mm.
I experienced the same thing. For example, the bullying.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, the bullying and for conquering the bullies.
Oh.
Yes, because as for in that story,
Mm-mm.
she conquered the bullies by playing sports, which is volleyball, and I also did it by playing I mean softball.
Mm.
So we conquered bullying through
Mm-mm.
playing sports, and of course by finishing school
Mm.
earlier than they did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, can you think of a character that fits you the most?
Sorry?
A TV character, a movie
TV
character,
character or
cartoon
movie
character,
character? Well,
that meets. Mhm.
who are very suitable for me? Well,
Mhm.
actually, these days I'm watching the drama of the Friends.
Ah, yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
And I think that I feel like the Monica
Why
because
Monica?
because the finally that Monica make there is a certain group and they are old friends,
Mhm.
and in that group there's a couple like Monica um got married with the Chandler,
Oh yeah.
and also like Monica, I have a boyfriend who was my friends for 5 years, over 5 years, and
Okay.
finally we had he became my boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I feel like when I saw their story,
Mhm.
it's that story like my situation, like the same with my situation.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you finished? Did you finish it already? Did you finish watching Friends?
I'm now season 10.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
I'm I'm still on season 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I see. So, and Monica too is, I think, the most mature among the group.
Most nature. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Among
So
that
she
group.
thinks,
Mm-mm.
yeah, because I think how can I say this? She balances everyone.
Ah, yeah, she want to balance everything's.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So is this? Are you also similar? You do also have similar attitude aside from that situation?
No. I'm the
No.
person who organize all the stuff very clearly. Like,
Mhm.
I just messed up my stops in my room.
Mhm.
hmm
Mhm.
And if I think that I have to clean my room, then
Yeah.
at the time I started to clean. But after three days after, I realized that I need to clean my room again.
Mhm. Ah,
Mm,
so I think that when it comes to the attitude,
attitudes.
you were more racial.
Leisure? What is
Yeah.
Rachel?
Yeah,
Ah,
Rachel.
yeah, yes.
In that too. But Rachel is too much.
Uh,
She's all over the place. But oh yeah. And why did you decide to? Why did you watch Friends? This is a very old series.
uh, because I started to watch this
Mhm.
to study English.
Mhm.
But so at first time when I watched the TV drama, that I
Yeah.
tried to write down what they said,
Mhm.
and also kind of like try to follow what they say at the same time.
Mhm.
But mm, I needed to watch more and more again. I
Mhm.
really wondering about the next season and next
Mhm.
scene, like the
Okay.
story. So I just gave off to follow what they say. To speak.
Ah, all right.
How can I say that? Like the saying, like what I heard at the same time.
Mhm.
Try to follow or repeat what they say.
Mimic.
Ah,
Mimic.
no, not mimic. Shadowing.
Shadowing. All right.
Ah, yeah, shadowing.
All right. And also, if you want to perfect pronunciation,
Mm-mm.
what is that? Who is that? Ross. Ross is the best one
Oh, really?
yes, because for Ross, if you will notice, Ross is always enunciating every sound correctly. So his
Mm.
English is that way.
Oh, I didn't know
Yes,
that.
that's why I also recommend these
Mm-mm.
friends, these series friends, to those students who want to learn English
Uh-uh.
by watching.
Uh-huh.
That's why they're also telling Ross that he's too much when it comes to pronunciation because he's always enunciating, I mean, everything.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, if you're going to give a title for your own movie or own
Mm.
story, what would it be?
Uh, the title of that movie, of my movie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like the sentence which says everything happens for reasons.
Okay.
So I want to make that sentence into my title of the movie.
Mm-hmm. And how
Because
can you make that? So the
like
whole sentence?
yes, everything
Okay.
happens for reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have some experience to fail the interview,
Mm-hmm.
but and also I had the experience to fail like entering the university that I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, I tried to think about that. Everything happens for reasons. So
Mm-hmm.
even though I failed, there is a good reasons that I can get another opportunity to be more mature person
Mm-hmm.
and mm, like thanks to that period that the waiting for my job, I can
Mm-hmm.
make the new friends and I
Mm-hmm.
can be more close with my friends or the family.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that all the things happens to me. Also, there is a good reasons.
Okay. All
So
right. So
yes.
speaking about that, is there a time in your life wherein you really felt down and depressed?
Sorry.
Was there a time in your life wherein you really felt down and depressed
These days were
before? So, and
before.
yeah.
Yes, like um, currently I'm a job seeker, and I
Mhm.
failed that I get a job for 1.5 years.
Mhm.
So whenever I fail the job interview, I feel
Mhm.
very depressed.
Mhm.
But now, I just try to believe myself and be myself. And in the
Okay.
future, and some days, if there is a company which are very suitable for me, then I
Mhm.
can be hired. I believe that.
Oh, yeah, I see. And maybe if you got hired in that company, in a very good company, then your story is already a good one to tell.
Yeah, 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 that's right.
Yeah, because yeah, you're full of hope and you're full of how can strength.
Mm,
Never giving up, although you already are downhearted, although
mm.
you already have all the reasons to lose hope, you still held on it.
Oh,
And that's
yes.
already pretty good story to tell.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Well, anyway, oh my goodness, time flew so fast, and I
Mm-mm.
really want to thank you for having this class with me, Miss Sunny.
Yeah, me too. Thank you for this
You're
class.
welcome. Yes, and I
Okay.
have to say, it's been quite a long time since I last saw you, but
Mm,
now I can see that you were a lot better with the use of articles and the subject and verb agreement.
mm.
Yes, and I think that that's something that is really good improvement. All right.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Mm-hmm.
welcome. All right. So, do you have any questions before we end our class?
No, I don't have. Mm-hmm.
Okay, then. So, I hope you have a great day and
Yeah,
see you
I
again
hope
next
to.
time.
Have a great
Bye
day. Bye bye.
bye.